Hi Libra, how are you? This is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage for your October 10th through the 17th Love, Life, Soul, Soulmate reading. Just getting ready to shuffle the little deck that I use to build some line here for your partner. And I just want to show you, my guys are saying, take that, put it right down, look at that. 8 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. So let's do it. Let's just follow instructions. Got a lot of energy going. This is the final reading that I'm doing for the week. And the energy is building. I can clearly see the effects of Pluto going direct. So look into your astrology. Know this is a general reading. All the things that all readers say. Don't get stuck on gender. It could go vice versa. If it doesn't resonate for you, there's no problem with that. Go look at your rising sign. Look at your Venus sign. Look where Jupiter is. All those things. Okay. So Libra. Straight out of the gate from the mystical Celtic Wisdom Tarot. That's the theme of your reading that my guides want to speak to you about. It's a prophecy. It's the Ace of Cups. In this deck, it's known as an augury, which is a prophecy. So it's the actions that you are taking to manifest love in your life. That's the sacred cauldron of all gifts, all bounties. And my guides have been talking about Venus. So we're talking about love, but we're talking about the highest order of love, divine love, spiritual love, abundance, the arts, Venus. My guides just keep saying factors of Venus. So from the mystical shaman oracle, your shamanic deck for this reading, or card rather, is the gatherer. The sacred gatherer. This has been coming out a lot too, and I do think it is directly related to the effects of Pluto in this moment for us as individuals. Look at the shamanic awakening. It is about getting downloads. There's the abundance. It's literally right on your head, this thing that you're trying to manifest. Okay, so all right, I usually put it up there. My guys want it right there. So we're going to leave it right there with you. So you are gathering, you are manifesting. You are experiencing success. You have the capacity for success in these moments. Look at that. Do you see the heart at the third eye? Do you see the crescent moon on the cheek? Intense amounts of energy coming to you in these moments because you have visionary capacity. That's what it means to be a seer, to be a manifester, and to draw to you all the things, all the energies that you will need, especially in these moments that we're sailing into us, all of us on the earth. It is time to manifest beauty, abundance, and divine love. Clearly, each on our own station, my guides are saying, but for and with all the beings here because of what's going on. Okay? Let's see what that is. Yeah. So, it's a moment when the instructions are drop into your heart. That's why we're seeing the Ace of Cups. Look how beautiful. Drop right into your heart. I like it. And gather love energy to yourself because you are in the process of literally manifesting joy in your life. Interesting that my guides wanted these 2 cards here and the Sacred Shaman Oracle card right next to you. I like that. It's kind of giving me a chill. All right. So let's pull something from the journey of love for your sweet one, your beloved, your intended, your lover. This person who's working so hard. Check it out. Working so hard on this love bond in order to come into balance. Oh, this is interesting. Look. So take a look, as always, at your cohort, okay? Because this is a very similar message that's coming out. We are all healing very deeply now. We are dropping into our hearts in order to gain factors of joy. This is about the beginning. It's the Ace of Cups, but in this deck, it's about the beginning of happiness. And we see the goddess chanting upon the cauldron to bring forward what is in there, gathering together. That's what you're doing. See that? Your partner's going through similar shift and change in their own life. Yeah, they are looking at the space between the worlds. So you're both going deep, and you are obviously affecting each other. Look at that. I like it. So I'm going to put this aside for a minute. We're going to get into this, but let's look at what's going on with you, okay? And then we're going to pick from the bag of runes at the end to tie this message together and get one more piece of information. All right, actually, you know what? My guys are telling me they want a card. Yeah, look. Perfect. Do you see? Look at this. Ooh, you're giving me a chill, Libra. Go look at Gemini, please. Go look at the other air signs. Look, the Witness and the Gatherer. Look at this sacred couple. You're going deep into the sacred realm together, whoever you are. Okay, look what just happened. So can you tell my guys are kind of taking over the reading? Wow. All right, I'm going to do my best to just channel what they're trying to bring through. Wow, the sacred witness looking into the space between the worlds, working really hard on their love bond. They're healing something. That's what's going on, okay? So we're going to come over here. We're going to focus on you for a minute, and we're going to jump right into this. It's astounding. Thank you, Spirit. Give us some more messages, please. What is it that Libra is gathering to themselves while they manifest their destiny? Okay. So there is a desire to bring forward into your life sacred love. So that is the Four of Cups. We see a cup, one side is stable, the other side is fractured, and the love is flowing out. And there's death, right? The little plants are not growing, etc. So given the fact that the Gatherer is here aligned with this as the first step in your human walk, you are moving forward to gather the factors, manifesting love energy in your life, because there are some challenges, and you want those challenges to flow out of the cup. And what you're doing literally, that's the World card. You're changing your world in order to bring this forward. So in this Celtic Wisdom Tarot deck, that's obviously about Kundalini awakening. You've got all the tools you need. So over the course of the next year, a big change is coming. At the breastplate, we see these paddles of wisdom that you're going to be picking up, and the sacred swastika, the turning of sacred feminine energy. Look at that. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. That's what you see how the World card is connected to the Gatherer, because you see that there's an alteration in your love situation. And you know what? Really interesting. So there's something you want to move away from, okay? That's literally the Seven of Swords. We see in this picture the heart chakra wounding at this dove. See that? Battle's going on. That's King Arthur. He's playing a game of chess with a family member. And the family member's cheating. That's why we can't see their face. See how their cheeks are flushed? Arthur's saying, hey, stop it. That's not okay. Arthur is wanting to get out of the situation that is not balanced. See? Interesting, isn't it? And we have the same card here. Okay. There's your partner. Seven of Swords. Looking over their shoulder at the Five of Pentacles. They're feeling out in the cold. And they want this to be over. There's something going on inside the love bond. You are gathering together your courage, and you are manifesting through the forces of the universe that are with you. You are literally chanting upon the cup to change your world, to perfect the energy. In the end, what Arthur did was he got mad and stood up and smashed the chessboard and walked away from the factors that were not serving him. And look at your partner doing the same thing. Okay? Seven of Swords and Five of Pentacles. You're working real hard. So when we see this as the opening salvo, my guides are saying, and then we see the Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, what we know is that you're working really hard together on your relationship. And I think, again, because Pluto's here, we are coming into our power in order to manifest the shift and change that we want. It's, as Pluto does, it's bringing things up to the surface. And because the love bond is strong and you love each other, do you see this, the sacred witness? They're looking toward the future. It's fascinating. And the gatherer is here looking at the partner. Oh, giving me a chill. All right, so good for you guys, okay? You're going to do the hard work. I like it. And look what comes next for your partner. Hello? The world card. You guys are in sync, right? So go into the deep places, face your fears, get together, hold each other. My guys are saying hold each other tight and just look at each other and say, all right, babe, look, let's root out these things, these challenges, the places where we don't feel secure, the places where we've been wounded. My guys are talking about woundings of childhood. Look, Six of Swords. Your partner is intent on moving into balance by moving away from their fears and the things that cause them to hide, maybe not be honest about the wounds that they had in the childhood. See that? Hang on. See how this is connected? So it's time to love each other. Be really strong. Be really brave. Massive healing. Look at the behavior that the wounds of childhood caused your partner, the patterns that they got stuck in. I'm feeling pain. Literally, I feel pain at the heart chakra. And if you follow my readings, you know my guides will either fill my heart with love and then I get choked up. Right now, I'm feeling constraint, constriction, literal heart pain. Your partner's wounded. And if you're the cross watcher, you are wounded in a way that is serious. And it has to do with something that happened in your childhood. And these wounds grew along with you and you've been feeling out in the cold. It's the place where you can't connect because of the wounds. So now you've come across this fabulous love partner, and it stimulates you to be brave enough to go deep and change your world. And you see why? Because you're changing your world because they've changed you. They've changed your world, and you want to move straight for them. All right, and again, look, we see in the Six of Swords, we see this feminine, we assume it's feminine energy. Somebody moving forward, moving away from something, still shielded, still cloaked, but willing to take the journey into a better place and moving away from this. Bravo, or brava, as the case may be. So look at here. Looky, looky. There's the last two cards. So cross watcher, you're going to have grand success. You are going to be evolving into your rightful place, which is the beautiful Empress. Fertile, manifesting abilities. See? You're moving straight into it. And this higher order of love, which you both want, is going to evolve. You're going to have to face your fears, the places where you're broken. They keep you from that kind of love that you really want. And I think it's because of the way you love each other. You know, my guys have been talking for a while. At first, if you've been following the channel for a couple of years, they didn't let me talk about love. It was all about develop yourself, develop yourself, develop yourself. Now, because I didn't realize that, all of a sudden they said, okay, now do love readings. And I thought, really? After I've been saying, nope, we're not going to talk about that, it's going to sound crazy. And my guys were like, well, we don't care. It's time. And it's because of everything that's going on and the astrological impact of these times that we're in. Okay? So here's the bridge card that moves you. You finally come into this clarity and it gives you strength. The strength of the gatherer to move yourself forward. And the next thing that comes after that for you, beautiful Libra, is the Sun card. It's interesting. My guys are telling me to use these cards to illustrate the connection. All right. So there's the Chariot. Moving forward in this way. All right. My spirit guides. Yep. Wait a minute. Hang on. They're telling me hang on. Yeah. It's the strength. Wow. It's amazing. That helps you move forward so that you also, beautiful Libra, you're going to put the burdens down. You're going to bring an end to this cycle of pain and disillusionment and not being able to trust. And your wounds causing you to attract relationships that feel like that. That's over. That's what's coming out of the cauldron. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So on a soul level, what's most important in this reading for you, beautiful Libra, is that on a soul level, you are finishing a circuit. I'm surprised we don't see the death card here. Okay, so let's put this down for a minute, and we're going to get you an outcome card for this from this deck, and then, yeah, look. Okay, so, all right. You see that? That's the 10 of Cups. You will make a discovery. You will see yourself. Oh, now I'm getting choked up in a happy way. Ooh, boy. You will see yourself emerging from the depths, transformed and healed, the sacred salmon. Okay? Sacred energy. Leaping up out of the deep. If there will come a moment, you will be very surprised that you're going to be able to reach this goal, because I think prior to this, some of you, whoever this reading is for, you didn't believe you could do it. You didn't believe it would ever happen. You didn't believe that you could have happiness. My guides want it right in the sun, but you know what? You won't be able to see it. But there it is. They want it there for some reason. The illumination of it, I think. So that's the outcome card for you, beautiful Libra. Look. 10 of Cups. Believe in yourself. It's time. Okay, that's what my guides are talking about. It's time to believe in yourself. You're going to put the burdens down. Your partner's going to help you. So we're going to pick from the bag of runes, get a little more guidance from the oracles, and send you on your way. So make sure to subscribe, please, because I'm going on a big adventure of my own. I'm going to continue to put the readings out, but I just don't know, because I'll be driving back and forth across the country. Eventually, I'm going to get on an airplane and go to New Zealand, which I'm very excited about. So a lot of travel coming for Little Miss Moonrise Cottage. You guys are calling me Little Miss Moonrise Cottage. Yeah, okay, perfect. So let's see what we've got here. Look. See that? That's the rune for challenges and difficulties. That's the rune for journey. It's about communication and union. Beautiful in every way. So I think what I'm going to do, because this is literally a shared journey, we're going to start with that. We'll put it right between the two of you, okay? And we're going to move on to that, because that's the way the cards are showing. And, you know, you guys and girls, you're heroes. This is your hero moment. And it's coming because Pluto's gone direct, bringing all of this up from the surface for the purpose of healing. So use it for that. Part of it is because you made a soul contract to come here and help with this radical shift and change, bringing forward this onto the earth and bringing people into their rightful place as spiritual beings in a human shell. So that's part of why this is happening. It's a profound blessing. The universe needs you here to fulfill your soul contract. That's why my guides have been talking about your purpose. You are your purpose. All you need to do is perform your self-healing, stand in your energy. And the universe will use that which emanates from you to bring forward the shift and change. So it's a dual message about spirituality and your human life. And it's straight up gorgeous, isn't it? So this is the rune for defense, right? See this? Sort of defensive. Thank you, Spirit. We'll start with that, and we'll see how this healing is going to shift and change. So this is a Waz. It's about avertive powers, defense. It is signified by the yew tree. As we are tested, we fund the power to avert blockage and defeat. At the same time, we develop in ourselves an aversion to the conduct that creates stress in our lives. If there appears to be an obstacle in your path, consider that even a delay may prove beneficial. Do not be overly eager to press forward, for this is not a time or a situation in which you can make your influence felt. Patience is the counsel of Awaz. Do nothing hectic. There is no need for acting needy. Do not lust after a desired outcome. This rune speaks to the difficulties that can arise at the beginning of a new life. Often it announces a time of waiting, for a spring to fill up with water, for a fruit to ripen on the bough. Perseverance and foresight are called for. The ability to foresee consequences before you act is the mark of the profound person. So avert anticipated difficulties through right action. And yet, even more than we are doers, we are deciders. Thank you, Spirit. Once the decision is clear, the doing becomes effortless, for then the universe supports and empowers your actions. Receiving AWAS, you are put on notice that through inconvenience and discomfort, and they're talking, I hope it's clear, about the factors of the self-healing that you're going to be doing. So through this inconvenience and discomfort, growth is promoted, and this may well be a trying time. Certainly, it's a meaningful one. It is time to set your house in order. Tend to your business. Do you see? Tend to your business, both sides of the equation. Be clear and wait on the will of heaven. Look. Wow. Woo, Spirit, thank you. My gosh, so much beauty. It's overwhelming. All right, so now we have Rido, the second stage of the shift and change. It is about sacred journeying. This is the rune for journey, communication. It indicates union and reunion. This rune is concerned with communication, with the attunement of something that has two sides, two elements, and with the ultimate union that comes at the end of the journey, when what is above and what is below is united and of one mind. Inner worth mounts. At such a time, you are not intended to rely entirely upon your own power. Instead, ask what constitutes right action. Ask through prayer. Ask through meditation. Ask through addressing the witness self. Thank you, Spirit. Address the teacher within. And once you are clear, you can neutralize your refusal to let right action flow through you. Not intent on movement, be content to wait. And while you wait, keep on removing resistances, healing obstructions. And as the obstructions give way, all remorse arising from trying to make things happen disappears. So my guides are talking about this. When you're in this state of being and you try to make things happen, you just mess it up more, no matter what your intentions are, because you're speaking and you're activating and you're manifesting from your wounds, not from the joy place in your life. Okay, that's what's happening. That's what my guides are talking about. So this journey is towards self-healing, self-change, and union. You are concerned here with nothing less than unobstructed, perfect union. But the union of heaven and earth cannot be forced. Regulate any excesses in your life. Material advantages must not weigh heavily on this journey of the self moving toward the higher self. Stand apart, even from like-minded others. The notion of strength in numbers does not apply. For this part of the journey, the soul's journey, cannot be shared. Another of the cycle runes, Rido, carries within it the form for the rune of joy. For now the end is in sight. And my guides are saying, of this suffering. You are no longer burdened by what you have left behind. Look. Wow, so deep and beautiful. I'm really getting all choked up. Heaven above you and earth below you unite within you to support you on your way. A simple prayer for the soul's journey is, I will to will thy will. And such a prayer of intention is proper on any occasion, and it is particularly appropriate as a preamble to healing. Wow, gang. Just astounding, isn't it? Just astounding. So thank you so much for being here to collect this message. Honor yourself, honor each other. Join together in this work. It's the love that's bringing this to the surface, very definitely. It is going to be a challenge. You're going to need, please get professional help in whatever way you can. My guides are talking about, okay, hang on a second, it'll come to the surface. They're talking about a type of healing. If you cannot afford a therapist or therapy or professional people that you would have to pay money to, they want me to tell you about focusing. So go online and look up focusing. It was developed by a therapist. My guides are calling him a master therapist. I think the name was Gentlin, something like that. So those are the kind of means you can use if you cannot afford professional therapy. But when you're healing wounds from childhood, and both of you are, things that have wounded you deeply, that have caused certain behavior patterns that you're ready to release now, you want to let it go. You don't want this mucking up your ability to accept love, because you're literally working on manifesting it. Okay? So you're seeing yourself. I think you're seeing the situation now. So, beautiful Libra, thank you for being here to pick up the message. Make sure you click the like and subscribe button. Share this, please, widely. Share it on your Facebook page, all your social media, if you would. And I'll be here next week to the best of my ability to carry on, and we'll see how the energy changes as Pluto comes deeper into our realm and closer in with Saturn. So in these initial moments, this is what's on offer for all of us. Massive healing and shift and change. And the reason we're doing it is so that we can stand with our healed energy here upon the earth, radiate that out while Pluto does its work to realign the structures of power and bring healing to that place. And goodness knows we need it, don't we? So thanks, everybody. I appreciate the love and the support always. Grateful for all your sharing. So if you feel comfortable, put some messages on the comment section. I love reading them, and I do read each and every one. So thanks, folks. I look forward to seeing you next week. I'll be on the road. Very excited about that. So come join me on my journey. And I will be in Rochester, New York soon for a few precious days. If you're there and you want an in-person reading, let me know right away. My link to my website's below. Thanks, gang.